Hello, my name is Jeanne and my senior spectacular talent is reading poetry. This poem was written by my brother-in-law Ray, based on a true incident at our house, but given some poetic license. The title is The Leaky Pool. Big Ed and Green Jean had a beautiful home, out of town, with few neighbours near. A few head of cattle, some horses, pets too, good tucker and plenty of beer. They were enjoying their years of retirement, some silver now streaked in the grey, when they received that bombshell of a phone call, their rellies were coming to stay. Jean's sister Jill and her husband Ray would arrive in just a few weeks. That meant bedrooms to paint, the freezer to fill, and then there's the pool and its leaks. It had been too cold to swim in the winter, but those chilly days had now ended. For now it was spring and summer was calling, so the pool had better get mended. They examined the pool with detective-like zeal, but no cracks or loose fittings they found. Yet on the measure each day the loss was clear, so Big Ed was dispatched to town. Town being Brisbane 6 hours away, temptations, distractions within. So it was no surprise when Ed returned home, his rellies were well settled in. Jean, so unimpressed with her husband's long stay, and not caring the weather was cold, insisted that Ed donned his old swimming togs, and wisely he did as was told. The pool experts in Brisbane had assured Ed that a valve was the cause of the leak, and had loaned him a tool fit for the purpose of giving the valve a good tweak. You can guess that the valve was on the bottom, way down at the deep end for sure. Ed was undaunted and tackled the job, confident he now had the cure. "Stand by with the towel, Jean, I'll soon have it done," boasted brave Ed, his skin turning blue. But 10 times he dived down with no luck at all, and he shivered as if he had flu. "I've a problem," shouted Ed. "I need 2 hands, so I can only hang on with my knees. I simply float back to the surface. Someone needs to come up with a wheeze." Now brother-in-law Ray was an accountant, and pondered with his logical mind. His solutions were always well considered, but not oft of the practical kind. He spotted the pool brush 3 meters in length and decided to give it a crack. He pushed Ed right down to the floor of the pool with the brush in the small of his back. Now with both hands free Ed could work better, but how long should Ray hold him there? No problem, thought Ray in his practical way. No bubbles, that's when he'll need air. With the brush in his back, Ed soon had it fixed, but even so his air had run out. He tried to swim up, but the brush kept him down. Ed panicked, arms and legs thrashed about. Ray mistook this increase in activity as a sign that the plan was a good one, and simply increased the pressure on the brush. Ed's bubbles stopped all of a sudden. Still unperturbed, Ray let the brush go. Ed, now a funny shade of blue, floated ever so slowly to the surface. His lack of breathing provided a clue. Now Jean and her sister, being nurses, knew Ed wasn't long for this earth, so they rolled Ed onto the side of the pool and pumped him for all they were worth. The water he'd swallowed gushed out from Ed's mouth. "Water's precious," said Ray. "He's no fool," and quick as a flash he positioned Ed's face so the water went back in the pool. Thanks to the skill of the girls, Ed survived, but the memories have faded away. "It was a close shave all the same," said Big Ed. "Merely a brush with death," declared Ray.